Give me one word that describes you best.
Happy.
Okay. What are your goals?
Build successful companies and just have a life that I do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it.
What are your 3 biggest accomplishments?
To date, college graduation, hitting $1 million in sales, personal sales, hitting $1 million in my own business sales, probably.
Pitch our service as you would in a sales meeting.
Say that again.
Pitch our service as you would in a sales meeting.
See, that's the thing. I pick businesses I don't have to pitch. Like, it's something they need, it's something they want, something that they have to have. Whether it's foundation repair, roof replacements, artificial turf, they're needing it. So I don't have to pitch anything. I just have to sell them something that they already want and close the deal. It's pretty
So
simple.
pitch it to me. What if I wanted artificial turf?
I'd explain to you, I'd ask you, why do you want artificial turf? And you tell me why. And then after you tell me why, then I tell you, this is how it's going to solve that issue. Well, it isn't solving a problem. You have a problem, let me fix that as a problem. And then we come to an agreement on how much it's going to cost to do it, that you can pay me for it. And then we agree to it. It's done. It's over. Easy. Simple. People think too hard about sales. It's just real simple.
Okay. What has been the biggest letdown in your career so far?
Failing my first business. Do you want me to elaborate on that?
Can you be specific?
Sometimes when you first start a business and you don't know any better, you want to go 100% all the time and whatever it is, full throttle. You want to go 100% in marketing. Sometimes you get too big. You get too big too fast. You can't keep up. You don't have too much. If you outsell your business, then you're in a fumbling situation. It's not good, and bad things can happen. But it's a learning experience, and that's what makes you better for the next time.
Teach me something I don't already know.
What do you want to know? I mean, I don't know what you know. What do you mean?
Well, teach me something I don't already know. Like, teach me how to sell.
Selling's simple. I just explained it. Like, it's just, it's not selling. People think it's selling. It's not selling. It's just completing a transaction. That's all it is. You want something. I have what you want. Let's come to an agreement on how much I want to get it for, and let's make that deal. Everybody likes the deal. The person buying likes to make the deal. The person closing likes to make the deal. It's a fun thing. Make it a fun process. If you make it a fun process, it won't be an ordeal. It'll be fun.
What animal are you the most like?
Probably a lion. When you get cornered, you fight, but you're tame and calm most situations. But if someone comes at you, you're going full throttle.
What is your biggest fear in business?
So there's no fears in business. Because what happens? When you fail, so what? Start a new business tomorrow. Take those lessons that you learned from the first failure, if that's what that was your fear, and translate it to a better next business. There's nothing to fear. You can always start a new business. You can always do something else. That's the best thing about business. There's no such thing as fears, because what is there to fear? There's nothing to lose in business. If you lose, you fucking start over. And that's the best part.
What is something you learned in the last week?
Patience. Sometimes I feel like I'm more of a bill collector than an actual contractor, but it's okay. But it's fine. There's other things, dealing with subs and, just dealing with ways to make people do what I want them to do, even though they think they're winning, but I win in the end. Finding that way, finding that balance.
When was the last time you were nervous?
Nervous. I don't really get nervous. Maybe awkward. Last time I got sued maybe for 4 seconds, and then I called my lawyer and it was all good. But I wasn't really nervous. It was just kind of like had a plan of action. But I don't get nervous anymore. I've already been through so many negatives. So there's nothing to get nervous about. I know what's the worst that could happen that hasn't already happened.
How do you respond to negativity?
I don't respond to it. It's just that. Negative.
When they post on social media, whether it's true or false, How does that make you feel?
It used to bother me. Now I really don't give a fuck what they have to say. You know, if they're not positive, they don't need to be in my life. If they're not a good thing for me, then why do I need them? You know, I care about my workers. I care about my business. I care about my customers. I care about my family. That's what I care about. That's what I work towards every day. I don't care what other people have to say. They're not in my forward thinking. That's in my backward thinking, and I try not to go back there.
What was the last experience that made you a stronger person?
Stronger person? Probably the first failure, but I mean, there's other ways. I mean, what, the stronger person in business, stronger person in life, or what? Both?
Both.
Probably going to jail for a period of time. You know, you're left with yourself, and you have to survive. And it's just you and your mind, and there's two ways to go, and it's just you and your mind, crazy or better. So, gotta make that transition. I hope I picked the better way.
Is that what inspired you to donate to the juvenile justice volunteers?
I donate to a lot of different things, but I do think that people deserve second chances if they want one, and everybody should get one if they truly want one.
What type of posts do you want to see more of?
Positive things, cash flow things, people doing well, not any negative. People making money, people getting jobs, people having success, people winning at life, things going well for them. People post so much about negative stuff. It's like annoying. It's like, why be so negative? Life is so fun. I do whatever I want to do every day. It's a beautiful thing. I love what I do. It's like every day I would do whatever I want to do that day. If I don't want to work, I don't work. If I want to work, I work. If I want to take a month off, I take a month off. If I want to go to Vegas, I go to Vegas. If I want to stay in Corpus, I stay in Corpus. If I want to live out here, I live out here. If I want to live over there, I live over there. I just do whatever I want to do. It's fun. In my mind, I mastered life. This is my goal of life, was to do whatever I wanted to do.
How do you see your company changing in 2 years? And how do you see yourself creating that change?
Changing? I don't necessarily want to change anything. I want to stay with the same vision, going forward, winning, changing in maybe a positive light of getting bigger, but not too big. I want to grow the right way, grow steadily, not too fast, as I've made the mistake before of doing so. I want to just grow the right way, get the right people in place, do things more strategically, find the right time to do things, and just make better executive decisions than I did before.